skip to the time that you see on screen if you don't want to hear this intro. It's going to be in all 3 of the videos that you see. I did myself a few laps on Sandstone Alt Route with these 3 cars and a few other vehicles, and a control car being the Venom. The Venom, if any car can set a better time than me in a Venom, then it's probably exceptional, at least when I'm driving it. The Venom's also slightly better on this track than all the other cars I tested, so I was expecting it to set a better time. Regardless, the times were, with the TriStar was a 106.230, the Boomer a 107.740, the Boomer RS is a 107.370, although I made a mistake with this car, I would have probably set a 106, I don't know though, and I'm not going to go back and do it. The Killer Bee S was a 106.483, the Gorby was a 106.834, the Blade was a 107.124, the Venom was a 105.938, the Step Bam was a 115.2. My PB on this track is 1 minute and 4 point something, I don't remember exactly, 104.3 I think. Anyway, onto the car. What do I think of it? This is probably the strangest of between the Gorby and the Blade. It's certainly got a unique handling in the game, and that's about where my compliments for it end. Its acceleration is quite good, to be fair. Its gearing works quite well. It's sort of like a Panther RS without the 6th gear. It's also got an amazing sounding deceleration noise. Sounds like, I don't know, the gearbox is dying. The car has very good low-speed cornering, like you'd expect out of an agile car, but it has good acceleration and a lot of power, which means that sort of mid and high-speed cornering, it's very lethargic and inconsistent feeling. At C164, it cannot be unarmoured. This may not be a problem for some of you, but if you're playing in any sort of clean server, for example, this will be a problem because you're going to be heavier and you're going to be slower. I found that this has particularly bad grip on low G turns. Stuff like Alt Route, it's got a corner where you have a right-hand turn, uphill and then downhill, midway through the corner. Corners like this are low G turns, and this car performs incredibly badly on it. It just doesn't want to turn, potentially down to the fact that you're having to maintain that high speed, and the RPM with the extra power means the car's trying to straighten out, but the car's not really heavy enough to do that. It's a weird combination of driving issues. It might just be down to me being bad in it. I don't think it is, though. I'm okay in the car, and I've performed above average in it through the races that I've done in online. It's incredibly wide. It's about as wide as a Super Venom, which is about the widest car I think that you can find, maybe with the exception of the limo, although I think the Super Venom is wider still. This usually would lead to good cornering, but somehow in this it doesn't. I don't know quite why. Potentially down to it being so light. It's just a bizarre combination of handling, power, and general driving characteristics. Although that does make it very fun and definitely challenging to drive. That being said, I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.